Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're new and haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Now let's get into today's video. I know you guys saw the title of this video about the 2-liter Genesis Coupe. Why did Hyundai build the 2-liter Genesis Coupe? And the reason why I wanted to talk about this was just because while I was in Ohio earlier this week, I was on Facebook in one of the Facebook groups, and I saw somebody said they were getting rid of their Genesis Coupe, or they did, and they got a C5 Corvette. And no, I'm not knocking the C5 Corvette and things like that. Clearly, it's got more power than Genesis Coupe and things like that. But only thing I had a problem with was he's like, oh, I got rid of my 2-point slow. And I just don't think a lot of people really understand why Hyundai built the 2-liter. I mean, I know why they did, and I think some other people know why they did, but why did Hyundai build the 2-liter? Let's get in. Alright guys, so why did Hyundai build the 2-liter Genesis Coupe? And it's quite simple actually. You know, they brought the 2-liter Genesis Coupe out. First of all, the 3.8 liter was the one that was built to compete with like the G37s and the Mustangs and blah 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 and this and that. The 2-liter was not built for that. Hyundai did not bring this car out to compete with those cars. And as you guys have seen, they always get compared to I think their main competitors like the BRZ and the BRZ and the BRZ for the 2-liter and the just the BRZ really. But the reason why Hyundai brought the 2-liter out was because they were doing it as a blank slate. 210 horsepower at the time, because remember they did go 275 and things like that. But 210 horsepower at the crank. I think it was like 220 foot-pounds of torque or 230 at the crank. But they brought this car out basically for the tuners. Okay, they didn't necessarily. What they said was, we want to give the tuners a blank slate to work with, a car that they could basically take to wherever it can be taken. Hence the reason why, again, the motor they put in it, the fact that they turbocharged it, things like that. Obviously, the car out of the box is not a fast car. I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I had to. My Genesis Coupe was so fast and blah 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 when I first got it. No, it wasn't. I already knew that though. You know, again, they built the car for the tuners. So when I hear somebody say 2-point slow, yeah, I know it's a nickname, or them getting rid of it because the car's slow, you know, I kind of want to say to them, did you try building it? Did you try doing this? Did you try doing that? Now, that being said, unfortunately with these cars, with the 2-liters, it's an expensive, to build the car is expensive. I think I'm in, where am I? Close to 14, 15 grand. If you guys go back and watch, you know, for those of you who haven't watched my videos before, go back. You know, I've detailed how much things have cost and things like that up to this point, and I still haven't even put the new motor and turbo and stuff in the car yet. Coming soon though, coming soon. But it's expensive, unfortunately. And I think that's part of the reason why you're starting to see some people just dump the 2-liters. You know, Hyundai did try to bring out, or in 2013, they upped the horsepower, did some little bit of changes here and there. The horsepower, I think, was at like 275 at the crank. In the 2-liters, they did do forged internals and things like that. But again, it's expensive to actually build these cars. You know, it's just kind of one of those things where you look at the 3.8 liter. Again, the 3.8 liter, when it first came out, it was 306 at the crank, and then in 2013, I think it was 348 at the crank. So obviously there they bumped the power. They bumped the power for these cars overall. But again, the 2-liter has always been, the intention of it was always to make this car for the tuners, see where the tuners could bring it and things like that. Now, I haven't seen too many, and again, I'm not the only one who's building this car and things like that, but I seem to be the only one right now that I know of. But again, I'm trying to document every single little thing I do because I want to see where I can take this car, where, you know, how much, what it takes to actually make this car fast or quick or things like that. Now, some of the things I've already done, again, if you've been on the channel or if you watch the videos, you know, obviously the BTR tuned ECU, all the other parts that are currently on the car. I'm at about 240 at the wheels right now versus 210 at the crank. You know, things like that. Launch control, I can keep going, but the car is quicker now. But again, I knew when I got the car that this car was basically a blank slate. So if you have a 2-liter and you're not going to build it, that's what you're kind of stuck with. As far as, I mean, not stuck with, but the power that's there is the power that you're going to have, which isn't a whole lot unless you start to build these. And again, I don't have a ton of money, so basically I had to save up, buy parts here and there, things like that. By the way, I got more parts this week. I think I told you in the last video I was ordering them. I did order them, and a couple of them came in this week, so I'll show you guys that. There's a couple other things I'm going to actually order just because, I'm trying to take the car to where it could be, the potential. And that's why Hyundai added the 2-liter to the lineup. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know if this was a quick video or not. Check out this video up here about why I got the 2-liter over the 3.8 liter. And again, I have nothing against the 3.8 liter. I just know that with the 3.8 liter, there's not a huge aftermarket for it. You know, obviously there's companies that did do a turbo kit for it, which is great. But I wanted the 2-liter. I want to see where I can take this 2-liter. I want you guys to see where I can take this 2-liter. It ought to be interesting. And again, not knocking any other cars, not knocking the C5 Corvette or anything like that. But me personally, if I had the choice, I'm taking that right there, Genesis. It's just, that's what, you know, again, I'm taking up the challenge of building this car and things like that. And if you have the money or you have the patience to save and do that, I suggest some of you guys try it too. Again, I'm not the only one building this car or who has built this car. I've heard there are 400 or 500 horsepower 2-liter Genesis Coupes running around. I haven't seen any of them, but I do believe it. So try to check out those as well. Go back and watch my other videos just to see my progress and things like that and what I've done. So let me know what you guys think about this video. It was a little bit of a quick video. Obviously, I actually stopped in between, probably, I think it's the last video, where Aaron actually decided he was going to come out, so him and I had a little bit of fun talking, things like that. Hence the reason why I'm wearing the same clothes in that video. So let me know what you guys think about that video. Give me your opinions about why you think Hyundai built the 2-liter. I know why Hyundai built the 2-liter because I have read about it. You know, just give me your opinions. I'd like to hear from you guys and things like that. You know, if you're new to the channel, again, go back, watch the other videos, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I got a lot coming to my channel, obviously the build. We're going to do some more things. Obviously, you guys are going to see more of Aaron because I know how much you guys like him. Let me know what you guys think about the t-shirt choices. I think one of them was I'm with the Black Lex Luthor, because that's what he calls me. And the other one was a light bulb on the back of the shirt. And the third one, I'm still trying to understand that one. You're just gonna have to go back and watch the last video. Well, now that I know that that's gonna be the next video before this one. So yeah. So anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. The channel's growing. It's because of you guys. Thank you very much for continuing to come and watch. what's left. But oh, before I go, the valve cover, I'm going to start to work on that this weekend, things like that. I have a pretty good idea, and I'm still trying to get the decal that I want to put on the valve cover as well. Again, it was from one of my subscribers. Thank you. It's a great idea. Now I just got to get it on there, which is going to be fun. So anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hello. Thank you for coming, and make no limitation your only limitation. Peace.